Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and today we are playing with some bougie eyeshadows. Girl, we're playing with some Natasha Denona. I got this little mini guy for Valentine's Day. It is currently on sale for $12.50 on Sephora. Regularly $25. This is the Mini Lila Palette. It's an extension of the Lila Palette, which I have no words for how beautiful that palette is. Today we're going to play with this, test it out, and see how we feel about Natasha's formula, and do we think it's worth the hype. Spoiler, this is the look I created, and I think it came out beautiful. So yeah, if you want to see my thoughts on this palette and watch me create this look and hang out with me, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know how you feel about Natasha Denona products. Without further ado, roll that bougie eyeshadow footage. Alright, I'm so excited today. We are going to play with Natasha Denona eyeshadows for the first time. I got the Mini Lila Palette for Valentine's Day. They had this marked down to like $12. $12. Oh my god. I think these retail for $25. You know, they're a mini palette obviously, but I saw that bitch for like $12.50 and I was like I was down to pay the $25 for it, but I mean $12.50, get in my cart. Shut up and take my money. And I was really intrigued by this one because I wanted the big Lila palette, but girl, Natasha Denona money is a little beyond my grasp at the moment for an eyeshadow palette. I got bills. So we're gonna play with this today though and see if it is worth the high price tag and the hype, just judging on the formula. I'm assuming this is gonna be the same formula, just in little pans, that is in the large palettes. And yeah, we're gonna see how it performs and how it feels and all that good stuff. I have touched the shadows and oh my god, they feel like fucking silk. Like I just did a little quick swatch, like the mattes, I've never felt mattes that feel like this. They feel like silk. Like I don't even know how to describe them. They're so soft and just, they swatch beautifully. So I'm really excited to see how they perform on the eye. It looks like just a very smooth, beautiful, graceful formula. I feel like this might be a palette that would be great for mature skin even. I also just like the way the packaging is made. Like I thought, looking at it online, I was like, oh, that looks really cheap. But it's actually like a little nice kind of plexiglass top here that closes down and doesn't snap. It almost just like locks in place. It's quite nice and minimal, and it looks a lot more substantial than what you think online. So let's just jump in. I'm gonna go in with that camel shade first. See, do they have names? We're gonna go in Flint first and just jump right in. I'm sorry if I'm sniffly and congested sounding still. Your girl's still fighting the yuck over here, the plague. Alright, there's a little kick up. I'm just barely doing this. Tiny bit of kick up, nothing insane. And I'm gonna start running this through the transition and just see how it goes. This is a Morphe 441. I'm doing this with a very light hand. Okay, that's good pigmentation. Blending pretty well. I have set my lids down just a little bit with some translucent powder. I did my usual priming with Milani Conceal and Perfect. I actually forgot to do my full-on real eyeshadow primer. That's really pretty. That's like a perfect transition color, isn't it? And that just flowed on like a dream. No skipping, no patchiness. Swoosh, right on. I'm just gonna build a little bit just to see. Oh, this is very buildable. Wow. Wow. Also, it's my first time having a nose ring in. And it's different. It's gonna take a little getting used to, because I just had this stud in it for a long time, you know, while it was healing and stuff, and I just tried this out just to see if I like it. I think I have an idea for this particular eyeshadow just for a nice everyday look. Love that. Okay, let's intensify things a little. Let's take the shade called Raisin. I'm gonna bring that lower into the crease in kind of the outer corner. Let's take that on a smaller brush. This is a Morphe 456. God, I'm so slow at saying the names because I have to, like, my poor little two brain cells trying to compute numbers. Just trying to read a freaking number is enough. Taking Raisin, I got it on like one side of this brush and I'm gonna keep it flipped upward and go right into this crease transition. Oh, it's beautiful. These two colors together. Oh, I got an idea for tomorrow's look. We're gonna do something simple with these. I just wanted to do this to add some depth right here because I'm going to go in with those brighter purples. Wow. Okay. I am loving these two shades together. They're so subtle and so something very elegant about it because they're kind of muted. But there's still like that hint of purple in it. I love raisin colors anyway. Usually anything that's called raisin, like a lipstick, eyeshadow, I'm going to love it. I don't know. I like those kind of tones. Wow. That looks so nice and just so simple. I have been sleeping on these, my goodness. Quick, you guys get my channel monetized so I can buy more Natasha Denona stuff. That's so effortless. Like, bam, done. You could definitely stop right here and pop the golden champagne on the lid and have such a beautiful look. I know that, was it the Biba or the Safari palette? People had some issues with the mattes in it because something about the formula was changed. I'm really curious. Like, I want to see them in person. My local Sephora only has like a couple of the minis. I'm gonna have to go to I think I read Baton Rouge had them, and we have a standalone like big Sephora in Lafayette, and I believe they carry Natasha Denona in store. I'm going to take the bright purple, which is called Poison Berry, and we're gonna put that on the outer corner. Let me stick with the same brush, the Morphe 456. Okay, we're gonna put this on that outer corner. Gonna pack it on. Look at that vibrancy, girl. That's so vibrant. Ooh, I like it. There's just something very elegant about these shadows too, even them being bright colors. I don't know if it's just psychosomatic because I'm like, these expensive eyeshadows. There's something very nice about this. The effortlessness to it. Like, I'm just touching the brush to the eyeshadow palette and then just patting it on and then wiggling, and it's blending it perfectly. It's just so smooth. I don't know what kind of witchcraft these are made with. What sort of alchemy is being performed here. I had a hard time just trying to think, how could eyeshadows be this expensive? What makes them worth that price? Like, I get, oh yeah, the packaging's lovely. It looks very nice. But I mean, whatever. What is making them so expensive? Now I get it. I don't think I've ever used an eyeshadow quite like these. Give me being all restrained today. Kind of do a halo situation. That's so effortless. These have got to be the easiest eyeshadows I've ever worked with. I love eyeshadows, and I can make just about any eyeshadow work and be fine with it. But when you get a hold of one that's like good quality, you don't have to finagle with it or anything. It just works. That's so pretty. There's something very nice about the tone of this purple too. It reminds me a little bit of, I think, Bigwig from the Jackie Aina palette that I like so much. But there's something just very unwearable. Like, I don't feel like I'm piling on a ton of purple eyeshadow or something or looking over the top. There's an elegance to these shades. And take a M124. And we're gonna go into Blue Dahlia, which is the beautiful blurple shade here. Dark blue purple metallic. And see how that applies onto the lid. Put it in the center. And the brush is dry. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's flowing nicely into Poison Berry and right into the crease. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Yeah, went on fine, the dry brush. I'll go over it in a minute with my finger just to see what it does. Zoom and watch that girl Shay. I adore this girl so damn much. She's probably somebody I've watched for like, since she almost started her channel like that long. And she does the live swatching videos. I love watching those. I would love to see her do a live swatching of like a Natasha Denona palette. Like, I want to see her reaction to that. I don't think she's done that, has she? I'll actually like wait for her videos a lot of times before I bite the bullet on a palette just to see how they apply on her. I don't know. I think she does such good. Something about seeing them in action on the eye like that really does let you know the quality of a shadow. Boysenberry, kind of blending the edge a little bit, just merging them together. But yeah, I could not manage to do those live swatches like that. My poor little eyes would be killing me. Okay, I'm going to take that little bit more fluffy flat brush, the M456. I'm going to go back into Raisin, and I'm going to kind of add some depth in the crease with it. These eyeshadows are truly like a pleasure to use. And I'm just kind of blending that up towards the transition a little bit. Take down this massive brow bone that I have. This color really does ground the look beautifully. I'm going to my fluffier brush. This is the 443. I'm take a little bit more on it and just kind of blow out these edges some. Just kind of blend it up a little higher, just because that suits my eye shape. Alright, original blending brush, no additional product. Alright, I'm going to jump in a little bit more of a Poison Berry. Look it out here on this outer corner and bring it a little bit into the crease and to merge into the Raisin shade. Words. These colors all seem to play very beautifully together. That's something I do appreciate very much in a palette, when all the colors can play nicely with one another. Oh. And oop. Damn, that's like electric looking. Take the Morphe 441, touch more of Flint, and just dance it around up here. On the inner corner, I think I'm gonna take just a touch of linen just to do it. You know, try her out since she's in the palette. Oh, that's so lovely. That's a perfect inner corner shade. I'm gonna take the Morphe 456. I'm gonna go into, I think it's the Raisin shade. I'm just gonna start running that along the lower lash line. I just put a little bit of the concealer, Milani Conceal and Perfect, under here just to help give my shadow something to stick to. Also, a note that I had like no fallout. And for me to say I had no fallout, that's a pretty big deal because I'm like the queen of getting fallout everywhere. I'm going to take a Morphe 152 into Poison Berry, tap off the excess. We're going to bring that just under here as well. It's in the outer corner. Alright, I'm going to take just a little bit of linen on that same brush and just sweep right here. So I'm going to keep that part open. Okay, finish up my face and everything. We'll be back for the final thoughts. So yeah, this is a look complete and oh my god, I love it so much. There's something soft and like really wearable about it, but still purple and fun and very me. You know, it's still a little bold, a little vampy, but not in your face, over the top, just, you know, purple eyeshadow. But you still get that beautiful violet flash. I think this would be so pretty for spring. This has been great for Valentine's Day. I'm glad I got it for Valentine's Day, in fact. But yeah, I'm in love. The formula is just beautiful. I don't think I've ever used an eyeshadow quite like this texture. It feels like pure silk. It blends like an absolute dream. I think this palette would be absolutely beautiful for more mature skin. You know how you get a little crepey around the eyes and some hoodedness? This formula from Natasha Denona, at least, I think would be so flattering and beautiful, and you could be able to rock those shimmers without it looking crepey or enhancing texture. It's like this, it looks just flawless. Like I have no words. I love this little guy and I cannot believe I got it for $12.50, and they still have it on Sephora.com for $12.50. So if you like purple eyeshadow and want to try some Natasha Denona products, girl, get over there and buy it. I definitely want to pick up a couple more of these. They have one that's like olive greens and then like a gold one. You know, those are my other favorite colors. So I'm definitely going to be looking into those, and potentially maybe you get the actual big Lila palette. But according to Sephora.com, this is an extension of the Lila palette. So these are brand new shades. You have 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. In the palette you have Poison Berry, a vibrant fuchsia matte with a blue undertone. Next you have Blue Dahlia, purple with a blue duochrome sparkling effect. So next you have Raisin, which I really enjoy this shade. This is a medium cool burgundy matte. Next is Linen, a nude champagne metallic. And last we have Flint, which is a nude sand matte. Totally impressed with this little palette. I like the packaging even. It's nice, it's sturdy, it feels really good. And yeah, these shadows are talc-free, cruelty-free, paraben-free. First experience with Natasha, little mini review, final thoughts. No words, love it. Color me impressed. I see what the hype is about. I understand the price point at this now. And yeah, if I have an extra $150 lying around, I'm definitely gonna get a big one because they are that good. For sure be picking up some of these little ones just as they go on sale, or you know, $25, not that big a deal, especially considering the quality. And if you're not somebody who like buys every single palette that comes out and just wants some core eyeshadows for day-to-day use, I think these little guys would be awesome. All in all, great little guy. Yeah, thank you for joining me today and playing with this palette from Natasha, the Mini Lila palette. Do you have any Natasha palettes, and what is your experience with them? I'm curious because sometimes I've heard some hit or miss things about, I think it was the Biba palette or the Safari one, people had a little bit of issue with. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about Natasha Denona's palettes, if you have them. How do you feel about that price point, the quality, all that? I would love to chat with you in the comments below. And yeah, that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay spooky. Bye now.